Welcome back to our ultimate make.com tutorial series. In this video, we're gonna learn how you can connect your Gmail with make.com. When I started, it was really frustrating to connect Gmail with make.com. Gmail has some restriction to connect with third-party applications. That's why we need to connect it manually. And it can be a little bit of trickier as you are beginner. So before moving forward, I think we need to connect your Google account with make.com. Because we are going to use our Gmail with a lot of automations. So it's better to connect it before starting any other automations. So without any further ado, let's get started. This is our make.com dashboard. To start connecting your Google account, we need to create a scenario. So click create a new scenario. Now you are in the scenario dashboard. If you saw the previous video in this series, then you know this is the trigger. So in the trigger, we're gonna connect our Gmail account. Click this plus button and search for Gmail. In this term, we are going to select send an email. Now we need to connect our Google account. Let me show you what error we are facing. Click create a connection and sign in with your Google. Select your account that you want to connect with make.com. After giving all the permissions, click allow. As you can see here, this is the error we are facing. The error is restricted scopes. Now we need to connect it manually. Make.com has a detailed guide how you can connect it. So let's go to this guide. This is the detailed tutorial that you can follow alone. But whenever I tried to follow this tutorial, I faced a lot of problems. That's why I'm making this video. So we need to go to Google Cloud Console. Just open Google Cloud Console. After landing to the Google Cloud Console page, you will see something like this. You have to agree Google's term and condition, then agree and continue. Now we need to create a project. Just select a project. If you are starting out, then you won't have any project. Click new project, name your project. In this term, we can name it make and organization will be no organization. Click create. It will take a few seconds to creating your project. After creating your project, click select project. Now you have Google Cloud Console project. Let's get back to our tutorial part. After creating your Google Cloud Console account, you have to create a new project. We have done this. Now we need to enable our API. Again, let's get back to our Cloud Console and go to API and Services and Library. In the library, search for Gmail and it will pop up as Gmail API. Go to Gmail API and go to Gmail API again and enable Gmail API. Now let's connect Google Drive also because we are going to use Google Drive a lot of times. So without doing this twice, we can connect our Google Drive now. So again, let's go to library and then search for Google Drive. Select Google Drive API and open all of them that has Google Drive. Now enable all the Google Drive APIs. After enabling all of the API, let's get back to our Google Cloud Console dashboard. Click Google Cloud and you will be at the front page. And without going to any of the functionality, we need to get back to our tutorial part again. Now we need to create authentication. Click API and Services and then go to OAuth consent screen. Now select external and create. Give your app a name. In this term, we can give the name as make. Support email will be our Gmail account that we used to create Google Cloud Console account. Now let's get back to our tutorial part. Here we need to add some domain names. So in this term, this is authorized domain and copy all of the domain name here. Then let's get back to our app and click add domain. And for the first domain, select make.com, and for the second domain select this one. And for developer contact information, you can give any of the email address that you have. In this term, we can use the same email that we used to create Google account, Google Cloud Console account. After giving the developer contact information, just click save and continue. Now for the scopes, click add or remove scopes. Now we need to find Gmail. Search Gmail here. As you can see, Gmail API, and select Gmail API mail.google.com, and then remove this one and search for this term. For Google Drive, this one, paste it here and search it, this one, then remove this one, also search this one too. For Google Drive, select this one and update. Now we have 3 scope. This is the scope that is restricting us to log in with our Google account. Now we have given access to Google Drive, Google Mail. Now let's go to credentials. Now we need to create a new credential to log in with our make.com. Click create credential, and in this term select OAuth client ID. Select web application and give it a name. In this term we can give make.com or simply make. Authorize redirect URI. For Gmail, we need to give this URI. And if you want to connect your YouTube, then you can add this URL. In this term, we don't need YouTube API right now. We will set it up later. I pasted it in the wrong format. Just delete this item. This will be authorized redirect URI, and give the URL here and then create. Now you have your client ID and client secret ID. Just copy these two and go to your make.com scenario. Now just close every window you are seeing here. After closing all of the window, select your Gmail module, then click create a connection, and before signing in with your Google, just click show advanced settings. Now you have to enter your client ID. Enter your client ID and also enter your secret ID. Now click sign in with Google. Again, you have to map your account. In this term, this is my account. We are seeing another error here. Let's fix it. Close the window and let's get back to our app again. To fix the error, let's go to OAuth consent screen and then select publish app and confirm. Now our app status is in production. Let's get back to our connection, and here we have our client ID and secret ID. Again, click sign in with Google. Select your Google account. Now Google has sending us some warning, but we are going to select advanced. Then click go to integromat.com, because we know this is the make.com. And after clicking that button, you will be here and just click continue and select this one, because we want to send, compose and delete email from our Gmail, and then give permission, continue. Now we have successfully connected our Gmail account with our make.com. As I mentioned earlier, it has some tutorial, but it can be tricky at the beginning, so that's why this video can be useful for you. If this helps you, give us a thumbs up, and also don't forget to join our school community. In our school community, there is a lot going on. All the links will be in the description. Join now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.